Welcome to Intentional Living, the podcast where purpose meets practice and where we learn how to stop drifting through life and start living with direction. I am your host, Kwame Gilbert, and today we are talking about something that affects all of us: the gap between good intentions and intentional living. Because let's be honest, most people don't wake up wanting to fail. Most people have good intentions. We intend to spend more time with family. We intend to pray more. We intend to start the business, write the book, get healthier, become more disciplined, live life with greater purpose. But intentions alone do not transform lives. Intentionality does. There's a quote that says, "Good intentions are meaningless unless followed by deliberate action." In my last book, From Good Intentions to Intentional Living, I made the point that desire is the starting point of any great achievement. But desire must first become a decision, which must then become deliberate actions, followed by discipline. I'm looking forward to diving a bit deeper into these ideas in a subsequent episode. So here is the challenge. Many people live their lives reacting instead of leading, reacting to stress, reacting to culture, reacting to pressure, reacting to whatever shows up next in their lives. But intentional living means choosing your direction before life chooses it for you. It means waking up with clarity, living with purpose, making decisions that align with your values instead of your moods. Because without intention, distractions will always take control. Think about a ship in the ocean. If it leaves the harbor without a destination, the wind decides where it goes. And many people live exactly like that: busy but not focused, moving but not progressing, existing but not truly living. Intentional living changes all of that. It asks the powerful questions like, who am I becoming? What truly matters to me? What kind of legacy am I building? Am I living by design or by default? And those questions require honesty in our answering them. And not only honesty, but they unlock transformation in our lives as well. Now, here's something very important I want you to consider. Intentional living is not about perfection, it's about alignment. And alignment is a word that is being thrown around a lot these days. I'm not sure that a lot of the people that use this word fully understand what it really means. Now, you wouldn't get everything right every day. You will still make mistakes, as I make mistakes as well. You will still face setbacks, and maybe you are facing some even now as you listen to this podcast. But intentional people, they keep returning to purpose. They don't allow temporary emotions to permanently shape their future. An intentional man, an intentional woman understands that every day is building something. Your habits are building something. Your conversations are building something. Your routines are building something. Even your silence is building something. The life you want tomorrow is being shaped by the choices you make today. Not so long ago, I heard this quote, not quite sure who is the responsible for this quote, but it says the best way to prepare for tomorrow is to make full use of today. So, how do we move from good intentions to intentional living? Here are three simple shifts that I want you to consider. Shift number one: move from wishing to deciding. Wishing says, I hope things change. Deciding says, I will change. Intentional people make decisions before they feel ready. They commit to growth. They commit to discipline. They commit to becoming better. It may not be that they're always ready, but it is the commitment that counts. The second shift is live according to priorities, not pressure. If everything is important, nothing is important. Intentional living requires boundaries, that you set healthy boundaries. It requires learning to say no to distractions so that you can say yes to purpose. So protect your time, protect your focus, protect your peace. And the third shift I want you to consider is build daily habits that reflect your values. Now, purpose is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built in consistent small choices. Reading, for example, instead of scrolling. Praying instead of panicking. Planning instead of drifting. Leading instead of blaming. Small, intentional actions create powerful, long-term results. Now, here's the truth. A meaningful life doesn't happen accidentally. You have to choose it every single day. And maybe today is the day that you stop saying, one day I'll become intentional. Maybe today becomes that day that you stop surviving and start leading your life with purpose. Maybe today's the day that you stop letting distractions define you. The day you become deliberate about your growth, your relationships, your faith, your health, your future. Because intentional living is not just about success, it is about significance. It's about becoming the kind of person who lives with clarity, conviction, and purpose. So, thank you for listening to Intentional Living. If today's episode has encouraged you, share it with someone who's ready to move beyond good intentions and start living on purpose. And remember, a purposeful life is not built by chance, it's built by intention. Until next time, live with purpose, meaning, and direction.